and welcome to Braintree High School for today's first round lacrosse matchup as Braintree and Wachusett set to take the field. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are underway here on the side turf as the opening face-off controlled by the visitors. With graduation tomorrow, the big field not available as Braintree is able to knock that one away, and they will possess for the first time. Down the far side of the field, it'll be McDonald to bring it to midfield. 15 seconds in here to quarter number one. Braintree trying to improve on a 12-8 season here in the first round matchup as the home team, the higher seed. First shot going wide. And possession will be for Wachusett. So Braintree with giving possession away here as McGonigal able to scoop up the errant pass. And now Braintree charging towards the goal with an opportunity to circle around the net. Still looking for a chance to score. Their last game of the season against Quincy, able to have a pretty thorough victory, 15-6 in their final tune-up before the playoffs. A lot of different scores in that one, including the go-ahead score and the top scorer for Braintree in that game. With the play up front from Duffy. As Braintree goes in front, and that one somehow stays out. That was McDonald on the shot, and it remains out. So this is not the normal field Braintree plays on. Can't imagine they've had a ton of practice on it, which puts them at a disadvantage. But obviously it is turf, which is a benefit for them. But a much different field here than on the big stadium turf. Got more seating and just a bigger venue. As Braintree will bring it over midfield. Good carry up the field. That was Mazzini able to carry right up the field, over midfield with the defensive play. Two minutes in. No score. Braintree's had the ball most of the first quarter. As McDonald looking for the cutter in front, and the shot is kept away as Joyce is stopped in front. As this one's brought down the sideline, and the player stepped out of bounds. A tough mistake to make there on the edge of the field. A lot of lines on this field, and that's going to be obstruction. Braintree will get it back, just over midfield. Carried up by Joyce, who had the last shot for Braintree, which was stopped. And then the ball was knocked away. Braintree gives it back. And back towards the midfield mark. As we still await our first goal here today. Not much going here, as everything is outside. Braintree giving them space on the edge. Two players switching places. As Braintree has it pretty much locked down there on defense. Keeping a close eye on it with 8:20 to go here in the first quarter. Finding a little bit of space now in front, and a whistle going against Braintree. So open the door for a good shooting opportunity. Opportunity for the game's first goal. The home team in danger of falling behind. Pass at the side of the goal and off the mark. So no shot attempt, but Braintree will still be on defense. Excellent job by McGonigal as the player slips, and now the ball down on the turf. And Braintree will get it back. Back up the field they go. Moved over and behind the goal now as Wongo gives it free. And Duffy, first time in front, takes a shot and scores. First goal of the game as Braintree strikes first here at home. So that happened quickly after the turnover. The player for Wachusett slipping, giving away possession, and Braintree 2 passes down the field and getting it to one of their most dynamic players on offense. And now a very important face-off here at midfield with a 1-0 lead for the home team. And Wachusett escapes with the ball. And McDonald was tracking it down, but could not get it there in time. So this is matchup 12 versus 21. Braintree has the 12 seed. Winner of this game will face Weymouth. It's already determined. Braintree already played them twice this season. Haven't called Birchill's name much here in the first quarter, but with possession now. Approaching the halfway point here of the first quarter, as Braintree looking for a commanding 2-0 advantage. Birchill with possession, playing catch with McDonald. Now on the edge, it's Joyce. And the goal for Wongle as they work it around the perimeter. McDonald back as they reverse it. Pass a little bit behind Joyce, but able to catch it. Now Duffy trying to catch it through traffic and could not catch it cleanly. She was hoping for a call with the stick up around her head. Did not get one. And Braintree gives the ball back. Duffy with the only goal here today. As Braintree trying to double team, working it up the field. Dangerous pass through traffic, and that one easily slowed down and taken away. So the visitors have made a handful of mistakes early. Passing hasn't been on target, and Braintree has taken advantage. Only the one goal, though. Possession all on the Braintree side. Probably had it 80% of the first quarter. Seen a couple upsets in the tournament so far, but right now Braintree hoping that that trend does not continue. That's the number 12 seed Braintree with the lead 1-0. Pass a little bit behind Duffy, as I don't think they were thinking the pass was going to happen there. As Duffy pushes back, and now again, Braintree gives it back. So both sides with some sloppy plays, and the ball again put on the turf. So the second time in the quarter, just miscarried up the field. Gonna cash in here. All these giveaways. Back behind the goal, as Braintree searches through traffic, as Francis will reverse to Joyce. Joyce trying to find it in front. Francis wide open at the edge, and they could not get the pass there. Let's find its way to McDonald. Francis somehow able to get by the defense, wide open at the right side of the post, but pass was just a little bit off the mark. Now attacking, it's Birchill. She shoots and scores. And Braintree with the 2-0 lead. With 3:48 to go here in the first quarter. About as good of a start as you could hope for. The first two goals coming for the Womps. So Duffy and Birchill, the scorers. And Braintree still looking to control the first draw, which for the most part has been one of their strong suits this season. Braintree does possess here off the draw. Birchill moves it right up the field, just scored moments ago. Three and a half remaining here in the first quarter. Out in front, and another one as Joyce scores in front. So 3 different scores for Braintree here in the opening quarter. And with 3:20 to go in quarter number 1, it looks like we want a timeout on the field for Wachusett, as Braintree has taken it right to them here to start this game, and out 3-0 here to start this game as we'll break in the action. Play resuming after the timeout. Braintree ahead 3-0 here in the first round of the MIA Division I tournament. It's the ball loose on the turf, and Francis, who had it for a moment, working hard to get it again as it continues to bounce around. McDonald using her foot a little bit, and Braintree does find possession. Braintree right now being the more aggressive team to the ball. They've won all the loose ball races and have the 3-0 advantage and the ball.
What? That's so hard to do. You know that, right? You do. Put your hands on it.
Ball spinning all the way back towards the midfield mark, and now on the edge. It's scooped up and some speed to be used here, as Wachusett needing something good here as this first quarter nears an end. So Braintree's goalie, Downey, still has yet to have to make a stop. As we have a chance for the first goal now for Wachusett. Looking for the shot attempt from White. And as the time continues to move, we're under 2 minutes. No shot taken. Final 90 seconds as looking through traffic, and the shot finds its way in. Bouncing past the Braintree goalie Downey, who didn't get a good look at it. And it's 3-1 with 1 minute and 26 to go. So Birchill again here on the draw at midfield. A 3-1 lead for the home team, as possession is again with Wachusett. Controlling another draw. 1 minute and 15 to go here till the end of the first quarter. Braintree's lead is 2 right now. Again, the ball put on the turf. Jones continuing to have trouble with it. Driving through, and the bouncing shot up and over. Last shot was in a similar fashion, obviously a little lower as it bounced underneath the crossbar. With 45 seconds to go to the end of the quarter. Largest lead was 3-0. It's 3-1 now. Might be the final possession. The half minute to go. Braintree with 4 players there to try and knock it away. And with just seconds remaining, Wachusett's going to have to hurry here as the first quarter nears an end. quarter comes to a close before the shot was taken. So Braintree escapes just by the skin of the teeth there, as Wachusett could not restart it quick enough, and it's a 3-1 score after 12 minutes of action here at home. And the first round matchup here with 21 Wachusett and 12 Braintree in the MIA Division I state tournament, as we'll be back for second quarter action in a moment.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Back here at Braintree High School, start of the second quarter. 3-1 lead for the home team. As Burchill ready here on the draw. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV, as Braintree going to be the guilty party off the draw, and possession will be given away. And then a terrible pass that Braintree's able to steal. A lot of mistakes here in this first half, and Braintree has now tried to take it right to the goal as Burchill fakes the shot. Just push from behind. Gift opportunity right off the bat here to start this second quarter. Right now, the Wachusett midfield making too many mistakes, middle of the field, giving the ball right away. Braintree having an opportunity with an odd man rush down the field. Three goals, all different scores here in the first half for Braintree, as McDonald now looking to dish it back up top for Duffy. Looking for a screen as the pass is off the mark. Trying to get it inside to Burchill. As Braintree trying to get that tandem connecting again. As the pass behind, and now it's on the turf again. McGonigal going after it hard, coming in with a little bit of the shoulder. Trying to be very careful. Played with the yellow card last game. Trying to avoid any contact like that again. Here with 10.5 to go till halftime. Braintree scored the first three as the ball is on the ground, but Braintree is the team whistled for the foul. So a chance to cut it to a 1-goal game. Downey still yet to make a save. See if she can make one now. As that shot is stopped, able to get it off the hop. An important stop from Downey. Wachusett continues to try and bounce the ball in, and Downey was ready that time. All the way down the field, it's McDonald, long run. Finds the open player, Wongol. Wongol with a clean lane to the goal, shoots and scores. Braintree with great transition as they go back up by 3. You get a big save at one end, and it cashes in at the other. So Wongol, who had the 2 goals in the senior night win over Quincy, able to get one right back. As Braintree answers the call with 9:47 to go here in the first half. 4-1 lead for the home team. And the winner of this game will face Weymouth. That next round already decided. Weymouth's game was yesterday. And Braintree certainly has a lot of familiarity with Weymouth. He's played some tough games this year, but certainly knows them. It's hard to beat a team 3 times during the course of a season. But when you have a dynamic player, like we know Weymouth does have, very difficult team to beat. Braintree called for the check that time. That's moved on to the attacking side of the field. Trying to find the lane. That one quickly shut down by a good stick from Burchill. Downey with the save last time. Very important stop at the time. Cutting through traffic and a goal to make it a 4-2 game. So the offense starting to come a little bit more. So with 9:06 to go, it's 4-2. Back to a 2-goal game. Two teams, obviously, that did not face each other during the regular season. Wachusett and Braintree have some familiarity in other sports, most notably in basketball. It's a sport Braintree has seen them quite a bit, as it'll be McDonald off the draw. Braintree is led pretty much by 2 or 3 goals most of this first half, as they look to extend it again. And 4 goals, all by different scores. As Duffy looking for her second, cuts it back, looking through traffic, nothing there, with all the green jerseys watching her closely. The clock being utilized. Out in front, Joyce spins, shoots, and scores her second of the half. And Joyce, who hasn't had a ton of goals this year, has looked for a shot early. Player that has the knack for the playoffs. And a 5-2 lead. Braintree pushed it back to a 3-goal margin. Francis able to get to it first, and Braintree starting to take advantage now here on these draw controls. Looking for their largest lead. Trying to go up by 4 here with 8 minutes to go till halftime. Joyce, the only player for Braintree with 2 goals. See a lot of lacrosse teams with that one primary offensive threat. Maybe even 2, but Braintree so far spread it around as Duffy just misses on the shot high. That one up and over the crossbar. Looking to get it right back to Duffy. 7.5 remaining, Braintree with the ball. Duffy cuts it back, does not take the shot. Trying to get a shot off, does shoot and scores. Able to beat the goalie, 6 side. And it's a 6-2 lead on her second of the game. Braintree starting to really assert their dominance here in this first half, opening up a 4-goal lead. As Wachusett right now being beat to a lot of loose balls here in this first half, which has opened the door to a lot of good opportunities in front. And Downey hasn't been tested that often here in this first half, but has made a couple of saves, including one at the time that really was a key play. It was 3-1. Braintree got the save and scored at the other end. Instead of it being a 1-goal game, it was back up to 3, and those go a long way in the course of a low-scoring game. Playoff time, certainly very different. You can see nerves on players at times. As McDonald again gets it, Braintree's now won the last 3 draws. Right now the clock is not running on the far side, which is obviously not a good thing for Braintree as they want the clock to be moving. As a player is knocked down, that was Burchill. And a tripping call. As Braintree with a shot, and that one is kept out. Big save as that one put on the crease. The clock now is finally moving, but it cost Braintree at least 30 seconds. And just run down the field. 6-2 lead for the home team. Looking for a shooting lane. Braintree has that one marked down. They double team now and push it back. Looking for the shot, and Downey's able to get it. Her second save of the half. That one right in the middle of the goal. Was able to get it as Braintree with a careless mistake. And at the other end, the shot goes just wide. That was fortunate for Braintree after a bad giveaway. Joyce could not catch it cleanly, and Braintree lucky to get the ball back. McGonigal able to run right past three defenders, all the way towards the attacking side of the field now. Four-goal lead and possession. The sun makes its way back out. Warm temperatures, right around mid-70s. It was a little bit windy here to start at one point. So play continues with 5:20 to go here till halftime. Couple for Duffy and Joyce, Burchill and Longle, the 6 goal scorers for the home team, who have given the ball back. And now on the far side, it'll be worked over midfield as Wachusett now trying to slice in to a 4-goal deficit. Defense by McDonald. Braintree doing a good job to not allow quick goals in transition. A lot of passing at the top and nothing going towards the goal yet. They look to try and set a moving screen as the shot this time finds its way in. Makes it 6-3 with 4:23 to go here in the half. A little bit of a rising shot. Times Wachusett's gotten it back to 3. Braintree scored shortly thereafter, so see if the trend continues. Played from behind the entire game, Braintree scoring the first 3. And Wachusett able to steal it back. Able to get possession as they drive right towards the goal, and a shot goes wide on the near side post. Braintree really baiting him into that shot. And it's going to be a whistle against Wachusett. Give possession back. A couple of times we've seen them try kind of a moving pick, trying to just push back the Braintree defense. This time picked up by the referees. With 3:15 to go and possession now. A 6-3 lead as Braintree works it up the field. 2:45 left. Braintree circling for another. Joyce with a couple back behind the goal now. Gives way to McDonald. Burchill. One-on-one position here. Looking for the shot. Fakes it. Braintree runs some clock. Duffy with 2. Looking to use that screen. Not able to find a good position though. Now she ducks underneath the check. She takes the shot and able to keep that one out on a shot that was right up under the bar. It's a good labeled shot. Goalie with a better save that time, as the pass is high and up and over everybody. As Braintree able to get it back on a careless pass. So bring it back up the field with 1:45 to go. Trying to extend that lead back to 4 before halftime. Francis slows it down. And Braintree, who had possession for a good minute and change last time, with 90 seconds to go till halftime. As McDonald ducks underneath the check. Circles back behind the goal. Now in front, takes the lane and scores. That was easy. Defense falling asleep on that far post. And the lead is back to 4 with 1:13 to go until the halftime break. Braintree's been able to answer every time Wachusett has scored here in this half. They have not scored consecutive goals. And Braintree has their 4-goal lead back. Obviously a long way to go in this game. So certainly they'll need to continue playing this way. 4-quarter game for a reason. And they're going to redraw here at midfield. Far side it goes, and Wachusett will scoop it up first. Minute left. We'll see what the score is heading into halftime. Right now it's 7-3. Braintree in front. Darting through traffic, shooting and scoring. So Wachusett is able to answer with a quick strike. .45 seconds left till halftime. Braintree with possession. Trying to answer right before the halftime break. Leading 7-4 now. Finding Duffy wide open in front, and she is able to score the hat trick. And Braintree with their 8th of the half, and with 25 seconds to go, back up by 4. Offense continues to click in front. Continues to be the same trend. Wachusett scores, Braintree answers right within a minute. We'll see if we see any more further offense here with under a half minute to go until the halftime break. Braintree with the ball, and they can have a chance here in the final 20. It's Francis right towards the goal. She has a chance to shoot it, deciding against it. Francis circling around with now 10 to go. Braintree needs a shot. They find a player in front and not able to get fully on the shot was Burchill, and that one kept out. Pretty easy save for the goalie after mishandling the pass. And Braintree with a pretty convincing start to this game after 2 quarters of play. An 8-4 lead here in the first round of the MIA Division I lacrosse playoffs. As Braintree with an 8-4 lead here at home. 3 goals by Duffy to lead the charge, 2 by Joyce. As Braintree leads 8-4 here at home. We'll be back for third quarter action in a moment. Welcome back here to Braintree High School, start of the third quarter. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV. 8-4 is the Braintree lead here at halftime. As McDonald knocked down from behind, it'll be Braintree possession. Certainly can see some physical play in this sport. Generally not a ton, but there are cards used at times. And are we going to see one here? Looks like we are. Going to see a booking here. So Braintree will be a player up here with the yellow card. First card we've seen here in this game. So Duffy leads the team with 3 goals here in this game. Trying to get Braintree more. There's Francis with it at the side of the goal, back behind the net. Now Burchill. Pass to the wide open McDonald, cutting to the goal. And another whistle, which keeps possession for Braintree. Good opportunity here for Braintree to have their largest lead today. Trying to extend to 5. Looked like the Wachusett player left early. And Braintree deciding against the shot, deciding to work it behind the goal, work some clock. With 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pass to Joyce. Joyce in front, and she scores. A third of the game, and Joyce continues to be a thorn in the side of Wachusett here in this game with Braintree's second hat trick here today. Braintree now with their largest lead, it's 5. 9-4 with 10:52 to go here in the third. A little bit slow to start this game. First couple minutes, Braintree with a couple turnovers, but they've really righted the ship since and have been the better team by far. As Braintree again able to get possession off of the draw. Nine to 4 lead. Braintree looking to really open things up now here in the second half as the shot goes just wide. Quick release. That one did not miss by much. So the Womps looking for the quick strike ability. They've shown the ability to score in bunches. Pretty good offensive first half with the 8 goals as Braintree starting to find some cracks in the defense. This time it stopped though. A couple of saves made. McDonald this time denied, right on the doorstep. Dangerous play by the defense to try and carry it through the Braintree. 2 defenders right on top. 9:40 to go. It's up over midfield, and Wachusett needs a goal here on this possession. Braintree's had the ball most of this third quarter as they've been able to extend their lead. Fight through traffic, and the shot low does beat the goalie. It's Downey this time. Can't make the save. Didn't have a good look at that one. A couple of players in front of her. And the low shot able to beat her. With 9 minutes to go, it's 9-5. Wachusett able to get possession. They've scored the last goal in this game, now looking for consecutive goals for the first time. The ball is loose in front of the goal and scooped up by the Braintree defense. That's going to be worked out by Carey, and the low pass, tough to handle for Joyce, as Carey with a push from behind. For a player in front, and a second straight goal. As all of a sudden the offense starting to open up. And Braintree has a 3-goal lead now at 9-6 with 7:57 to go here in the third. Couple of quick strikes. Now it's about scoring the next one. So Braintree can push it back up to 4. You're sitting still in a comfortable spot. Braintree has the number 12 seed with a 9-6 lead here at home over number 21 Wachusett. Looking for one of these draws. As Braintree cannot get it. It goes into the Wachusett stick. Full head of steam now. Not going to come back. Down 5. Look, McGonigal was caught in the crease there. Ball security is such a big part of the sport. Right now, Wachusett doing a better job here in this third quarter, maintaining possession. As the Wachusett player slips and then gets knocked down. Already lost her footing there, but Burchill a little extra after, and tough call to go against the home team there. Chance to get as close as 2 now with the goal. That's the closest they would be in a long time. As Braintree chasing with a double team. both Burchill and McDonald, as that was a shot from a tough angle that goes wide. Tough shot to score from there. Not going to beat many goalies from that angle. Now an open lane here to shoot, as this one was deflected wide. I think Vanderslice got a stick on that one. A lot of time here with the ball, but Braintree trying to get it back as Joyce finds the ball. Braintree now up over midfield with 5:15 to go here in the third quarter. Trying to go back up by 4 goals. Expected a little bit of a run from Wachusett, whose season would come to an end with a loss. Duffy, who has 3 goals in this game for Braintree, give it back to McDonald. Trying to go one-on-one as she looks to shoot it through traffic. Double team right in front of her. And runs it now under 4:40. Braintree in no hurry here on offense. Looking for a quality shot. Like head coach Jillian Coyne would be much happier for her team. Got back up by 4 as Burchill is stopped. Seeing both goalies make some big stops. That was the most important one for the Wachusett goalie at this point. As we have a stoppage on the field. Looked like the player was tying a shoe on that far side, but the clock is moving, so again, that is not helpful for the visitors. Three for Joyce and 3 for Duffy. 3:45 to go here in this third quarter. As Wongle decides to retrace and work it on the far side. Driving in front now as McDonald has that one knocked away. I don't know if it got to the goalie. Looked like it hit a stick. The shooting lane hasn't been as clear as Braintree's had a little bit more traffic in front. And this one goes wide, but Braintree again first to it will keep the ball. They've had the ball a while here on this possession, but now trying to cash in. As going through traffic, and that one stays out as well. Francis finds it. Braintree just continues to get opportunities here to extend their lead. Got to cash in. Have the ball this long, got to find one. McDonald. And in the shooting space, as Braintree will continue with it. Clock will move under 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. It was a 4-goal lead at halftime. It's down to 3, but Braintree can put it right back to 4, and they do on the low shot from McDonald. Her second of the game. And Ava has extended the lead to 10-6. Goalie made a lot of stops there in that possession for Wachusett, but the defense couldn't clear it. Feel bad for the goalie there in that position. You make that many stops, you got to get your defense to make a play.
Let's go, Riley. Let's go, 6.
Off the draw, cleanly won, as the visitors now have it. It's brought towards the goal. Every stoppage, obviously very important on the scoreboard. .210 remaining, as the shot is saved. Downey able to get it. Going right in the midsection. Was not labeled, and Braintree with a pretty routine save. As Downey trying to throw it out, and Wongle can't catch it. As the shot finds its way in, and with 1:40 to go, it's back to 3. So Braintree with an errant pass that opened the door for that possession for Wachusett. 1:41 to go. Expected this type of a run here in this third quarter, but Braintree still holding on to a 3-goal lead.
There you go, Riley.
It'll be picked up. And again, Wachusett will have it, down by 3, 10-7. The shot, and that one is also in. It's down to 2, and all of a sudden, Braintree's lead is now in jeopardy. It's all starting with not getting possession off these draws, and it's opening the door for this game to be very close now, and looks like Braintree wants a timeout with a 10-8 game and 1:29 to go here in the third, as we'll pause in the action with Braintree up by 2. Play set to resume following the Braintree timeout. Things have got much tighter now, as Braintree has surrendered the last couple of goals. And opening the door now in a 10-8 game.
Watch your back.
Braintree needing a break here. Best quarter of the game by far for Wachusett here in this third quarter. As that one is knocked free, but a whistle against Braintree. Birchill knocked it out. Just over a half minute to go. And what could be a 1-goal game in just a moment. As Downey may have gotten a piece. That one either way went wide of the goal. 20 seconds to go. One last scoring opportunity. Cutting it back is Leary. As Braintree's able to knock it away, and now they have a chance in transition. With just 10 seconds to go, they got to move it quick. McDonald trying to take it right towards the goal. Just seconds to go, as Braintree doesn't recognize the time left and don't get a shot off here to close out the third quarter, but obviously very happy not to allow one at the other end. So we head to the final 12 minutes of action here at Alumni Stadium, as we will have a 10-8 game heading to the fourth.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. It's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Back here at Braintree High School, start of the fourth quarter, and what has become now a very tight game heading into the final 12. 10-8. As Braintree looking for possession off the draw, and they're able to scoop it up. Very important fourth quarter, very important first possession. Trying to extend back to 3. Give a little bit more breathing room. Again, 3 for Duffy and Joyce to lead the charge on offense for Braintree. As Birchill sneaks through, shoots and scores. able to dice right by. And Braintree with a much needed goal here in the opening half minute. So it'll be Birchill's second here today. So not only was able to get possession off the draw, but was able to score an insurance goal for the home team. Braintree has played in front all game and right now lead 11-8 with 11:25 to go in the contest. Goal here on this possession, really a must for Wachusett. Braintree defense looking to make a stand. Downey's made a couple of timely saves, could use one now. Got to be careful around the crease. As Mazzini, a little bit of a check. Good work by the defense, keeping everything on the edge. Minute and a half in, here to the fourth. Braintree has extended their lead back to 3. Trying to find the shot, but that will not count. Did find its way in, but that goal will not stand. Rising shot just under the crossbar, but there was a whistle before the shot, taking it away, but still obviously in a prime position to score here. They work it to the back post, and that pass off target. That's a big time mistake, as Wachusett cannot keep the ball. Look at that play now with a 3-goal game, as one of the big reasons they have not been able to come back. Just too many mistakes. Most of those were made in the first half, but those kind of mistakes are tough to overcome, especially on the road as an underdog. McGonigal able to work through traffic. Good footwork and able to motor right by the defense. Hand it off to the attackers. 9:20 to go. Goal here on this possession would be huge for the home team. They try to extend it back up to 4. Duffy finds the open spot but can't get the shot. Now circles around, shoots and scores. And Braintree has doubled up what their lead was after 3. It was 2 after 3, it's now up to 4 here in the fourth. A 4th goal for Duffy, and Braintree has opened it back up with 9:02 to go. Got real close, but Braintree has answered the call here in the 4th quarter. Braintree again on the false start on the draw. As the shot taken, and Downey able to get a stick on it, and the ball is in the crease. So Braintree will run some clock here. Can hold on to it for up to, I believe, 10 seconds. With 8:20 to go, Braintree running some precious time off the scoreboard. But the pass is mishandled, and now Braintree with a giveaway in front, and they cash in. That's not the time to make a mistake that close to the goal. And Braintree's made a couple of those mistakes here in this game, giving away pretty much a breakaway. And with 8:13 to go, it's back down to 3. Thought Braintree was putting the finishing touches maybe after getting the save and possession with the 4-goal lead. But Not the time for one of those turnovers.
There you go, right? Oh, where's the trip?
Both sides tangling up there around midfield. As Frank's trying to rake that one free. McDonald all over. Trying to run it past the defense. A little bit of a push there from McGonigal. To be called. They try and attack the goal again. Braintree with 3 players in, and Francis able to knock it out of the stick, but Braintree again whistled. 7.5 remaining, still holding on to a 3-goal lead, but this is a prime time for a shot. And the shot going wide. So try and restart it quickly. Back behind the goal. 7 minutes left. And the winner of this game will face Weymouth next round, round of 16. A lot of time being used here, but they need a goal. Used almost a 45 seconds worth of the clock. Braintree was able to knock that one to the turf. Ball is free, but it is scooped up as Wachusett continues with it. Still looking for a lane to shoot it. Braintree's got a double team here. There's been a couple of key players for Wachusett that have really been their offensive weapons. Has the pass in front, and they score. And it's down to 2 with 6:03 to go. 12-10, back to where we started, heading into the 4th.
What a goal.
So now a very important draw. Wachusett hasn't had possession down by 2 in a while. And if they can get it here, this thing would get real close. As Braintree able to get it right off the draw, the player for Wachusett slipping. As McGonigal has it knocked out of her stick and then trying to return the favor and then a little bit extra, and this might be a card on Braintree, which would be a very bad time to take one with a 2-goal lead. Obviously a very passionate player, McGonigal, but second straight game now, taking a card. Seeing each side now carded in this game, as you would expect. Motions on an all-time high, winner go home type game. The first push was fine, but then the extra got the card.
Let's go, Ryan, let's go!
Braintree trying to hold on here at home. Had a 4-goal lead at one point, back down to 2 with 5:40 to go. And the card is locked in. Home team really needing a save right now. Possession will take us under 5. That's the pass out in front, and it's Braintree able to take it away, and McDonald now will work it down the field and burn some important time off this clock with Braintree a player down. Nobody challenging her right now, and she's in no hurry to move it. back behind the goal, and right now it's all about passing it around, trying to kill off that penalty. Joyce with it. Looking to go back in the same direction for McDonald as Braintree instead goes for Duffy. 4:20 to go. Four minutes left. Braintree continuing with it. Waiting for the opportunity to get back to full strength. As Braintree's back even with 3:45 remaining. Finding the player coming out as Francis now backpedaling. Wachusett needs the ball. And Braintree deciding to take a timeout as they want to talk things over here with a 2-goal lead. 3.5 remaining here in this game. Back here at Braintree High School here after the timeout. So Lomps try to hold on. A 2-goal lead and the ball. And the ball is put on the turf. Question of who touched it last. Braintree very fortunate to get it back here. That was not what you had drawn up out of the timeout, certainly, to give the ball away. Right now, Braintree would be better suited to work it around the edge like they did last time, instead of just running the ball like that. Working it side to side, as Burchill with it. Now, this will take us under 3 minutes. Wachusett with back-to-back goals to get within 2, but right now, Braintree's been able to burn off the last couple minutes as the pass is taken away. And Joyce giving the ball back. Circling towards the sideline, McGonigal. With 2.5 remaining, Braintree has to be careful here to keep everything on the edge. That ball was loose for a moment. Very important defensive position here for Burchill. As they get a screen, and then Braintree battles back and gets 2 players out there. As this will take us under 2 minutes left. As Wachusett with an opportunity here to shoot. And wow, that is a big time call to go against Wachusett. That is a losing play there late in the game. Down 2 goals, and to have that happen, that's just unacceptable. 90 seconds to go, Braintree with a 2-goal lead and the ball now. Thought maybe we were going to see a 1-goal game, but a costly mistake, really costing them. Just had too many of those mental mistakes here in this game to beat a higher seed today. Certainly hasn't been pretty here in the second half for the home team, but Braintree holding on right now by 2, as this will take us under a minute. Second round matchup with Weymouth awaiting the winner. Braintree works it back down the field. Now it's Mazzini. And now it's Carey on the far edge. 40 seconds to go. Braintree trying to move it up the field instead of back towards the goal. Obviously, you want the ball as far from your goal as you can. And that's what Braintree's able to do here with the half minute to go. As Duffy has that one knocked away, but possession will stay with Braintree. 17 seconds to go. And clock about to run out. So things got interesting here in the fourth quarter, but too little too late for Wachusett, who dug themselves a 5-goal hole at one point. And Braintree's going to hold on here at home and move on to the second round, as the home team wins this one 12-10. things definitely got close in the fourth quarter, but Wachusett again with a couple of key costly mistakes late that gave away possession, and Braintree holds on here at home to move on to face Weymouth as Duffy led the charge with 4, Joyce with 3 for Braintree as they secure the victory here in the round of 32. As the number 12 seed will face number 8 Weymouth in the second round, as that game I believe is on Tuesday. As Braintree continues their season, Wachusett seasons comes to an end, and the home team gets the better here today. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today on BCAM TV. On behalf of Christine Patterson, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.